Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one. Between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're off from Tampa. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Set. 180.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, King. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
20.
From the gun, Mayfield. His first throw is an interception. That's Demario Davis. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. I gotta imagine facing the defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock, but cue the record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. He had a Brock throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On the ready.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10.
Come on. Set.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. By the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Baker now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, 180. Done.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. He has the first over the middle. This is all the way to the 13-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Again for the first time to Rachaad White. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now the call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Here's Baker. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers trim the lead to 1. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You've got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Back. 60 Bison.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Track Viking 18.
Running back sent in motion. Sanders going to throw here on first. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
2. 60 Eagles. 79.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go now. 19 sight. 18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger.
To the air on first down. Sanders pushing for the red zone. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone. Down at the 20. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Stephanie. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Working inside the red zone. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
70.
Going again here, Sanders. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints break the tie here in the first. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, after the QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
Kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Here's Jones off the pistol give. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up second and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
180. Done.
Mayfield to throw. Getting out to his left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. We'll get you back to Tampa after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. And from their own side of the field, they're going to risk it here on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Here's Baker to throw. Looking underneath, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bucs have the 1st.
That's good.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
What's that?
On 1st down, they'll run. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13.
Real. 180. What's that?
Now Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Good. What's that?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing again on second. Goes right downfield to Olave. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Traffic. 18. 5 in. 18. Rodler. 18.
Working now from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Saints first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Kamara running out of the gun. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield. Back who can show off his wheels.
Back. Cougar 19.
They'll run with Kamara. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal.
Down. Franco 80. Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Sanders setting to pass. Cut near the goal line. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints drive their lead to 11. Reed now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Throwing again is Baker. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Try and get it into Emeka Egbuka. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Well, Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on.
Okay, Buka, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
180. What's up?
3rd and long for him here. Rolling left, buying some time. Connection made with his back deep downfield. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left in this half.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he can do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Okay. Pistol. Alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Baker throwing again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Alontae Taylor has it.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half.
Not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Been around the world, looking militant. I'm flying night and never spirited. Only restaurant is going
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
traveling on dividend. She said that I'm gone like a
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback.
Got ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Got ready. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. A lot of mess on the move here. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
You know, Kate, we often talk to teams, right? A kick return, a quick punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. We've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
We'll bring the tight end left. On 1st down, here's Sanders. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Real. What's up?
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Bails out of the pocket quick. Wow, wide open here. Completely. And This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 27 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Baker now from the gun. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bucs have the first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
180! What's up?
Running right, this is Jones. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's Baker. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Up, 180! Hey, alert 33! What's up?
They'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Yanaseka. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go! 18 cops!
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Stephanie! Cowboy 80! 19 tight! 19 tight! Go!
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. On the comeback route. He's at midfield. The 30. Chris Olave. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
For the extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints continue piling on to this lead.
Buccaneers 10.
Bringing money up to a whole nother level. From no better. When I got rich, bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas.
Reed now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
5-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
What's up?
Drive starts with a carry by White. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Emeka Egbuka, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down, here's Mayfield. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
13 yards.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Rashawn White. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Baker now off to play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
180! Real. What's that?
Play fake, it's Mayfield. Flush down out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Offense to the line fast.
Point it right. Please. What's that?
Third down, here's Jones. And this is not going to do the job. They won't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
20! Run. Hey, alert! Watch one!
Here we go. It's Mayfield. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Baker leading the Bucs up to the line. They're going for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point
They'll
conversion.
try it on the ground. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead.
Every once in a while, we don't have to confuse this game. Simply beat the man in front of you. Carry the ball over the line. Rushing football at its finest.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Saints up on multiple scores, and they've got the football. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready?
Under the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. Running down the left side. Chris Olave. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point effort from Smith is good. And the Saints make it a 24-point ball game. Reed now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
180. Kings.
Mayfield now from the gun. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. And they pick him up again. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Buffalo 18. Buffalo 80. 70 Rangers.
Sanders going to throw here on first. That one doesn't find his man. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Let's go now. Go.
Throwing again here. Sanders. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Running back motions right. Sanders now on 3rd down. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Man, 7 Pirates, 19 Lions. Top night, top 60, top Warriors, 17.
Sanders going to throw on 4th. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down, here's Baker. He finds Evans, left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
180. Alert, 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 alert.
From the red zone now. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he'll go down here at the 16. Offense in the hurry up here.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. Real. Done.
This is Irving on second. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
Taken down.
A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
3rd and 6.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Demario Davis. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
Man in motion here.
19, Tiger, 9.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Short pass brought in. He's got room to roam. Here he goes again. Look at him go. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, God, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Raffle, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Go.
Sanders going to look to throw. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Saints about set to celebrate this win.
Ready.
4th and forever coming up.
Ready. Pack the 60. 18 Cardinals. Warriors 70. Dragons 60. 79 Broncos.
They'll go. It's Sanders. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed to his running back. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. I heard this in the line.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Baker now from the gun. This will be cut by Watkins. And he'll get it up to the 27. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 27.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, alert. Done.
Mayfield set to pass. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
Alert 33.
Throwing again is Baker. It's caught off a tackle, but he lost the football. And the Saints grab it. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
They're going to pass it here. The Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push them back for second down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Fails to find his running back. So they're left facing third and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Come on, set. Viking, 8, now go. Seventy Rangers.
Here he goes, third and long. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ball game.
That's two. Count them, 2 drives that he has put to rest now. First with the interception, and this time a critical third down sack. There's just some players on the field, they sense the moment defensively, and when they get the opportunity, they make the most of it.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Regular. Good. 180. Up. Kings. Real. Watch.
Here he goes, one final shot. Pulled in by his back, White. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.